Many of you will be walking across our countrysides, our fields, our woodland, over our hills as part of your Duke of Edinburgh Award expeditions. That means you'll be seeing parts of the landscape that many other people never visit. Today I want to show you how you can play a small but important role in protecting wildlife and pollinators by helping to spot an invasive insect called the yellow-legged Asian hornet. The yellow-legged Asian hornet is an invasive species. It feeds heavily on honeybees and other pollinators. It's not native to the UK. If it becomes established, the impact on the environment, agriculture, and our food supply can be significant. The yellow-legged Asian hornet should not be confused with our native, larger European hornet. If Asian hornets become established, they can devastate honeybee colonies and put pressure on wild pollinators too. This affects food crops, farming, and biodiversity. Once established, control becomes costly and complex. One nest can produce an estimated 400 queens. If only 10% mate and overwinter, that's 40 new nests the year after. When you're doing your Duke of Edinburgh expeditions, your backpack usually weighs somewhere around 10 to 14 kilograms once it's fully packed with food, water, tents and all your other gear. Now imagine that same weight again, but instead of equipment, it's insects. Research has shown that a single Asian hornet nest can consume roughly that much insect biomass in a season. So every nest could remove the equivalent of an entire Duke of Edinburgh backpack full of insects from the environment. Many of those insects are pollinators like bees, hoverflies and other species that flowers and crops depend on. That helps to show why spotting these hornets early can make a real difference. As you can see here, 3 Asian hornets are hawking together in front of a beehive. This behaviour is one of the biggest threats that they pose to our honeybees. They hover in the flight path of the hive, using their long legs to snatch the returning bees out of the air. Once caught, the hornet quickly uses its powerful jaws to strip away the bee's head, wings and abdomen. What they are really after is the thorax, packed with wing muscles that provide a high-protein meal. The hornet then carries this protein-rich pellet back to its own nest to feed its own developing larvae. Just a handful of hornets like this can severely weaken a colony, as the constant predation exhausts the bees and reduces their numbers. The fight against invasive species isn't something scientists or beekeepers can do alone. The UK is large and these insects can turn up anywhere. People who spend time outdoors are incredibly valuable because they become extra eyes on the ground. Thousands of Duke of Edinburgh participants walk across the countryside every year. That's potentially an army of observers. The UK already has a native hornet called the European hornet, and it's incredibly important to our ecosystem. It's larger and is much more yellow in its body than the Asian hornet. Other species of insects that you might come across that mimic or look like Asian hornets are the median wasp, the hornet mimic hoverfly, the giant wood wasp or horntail. Don't worry, that's an egg-laying tube, not a stinger. And many other species of wasps. This is the vulgaris type. The Asian hornet is darker and has that distinctive orange band and yellow legs. There are several features that help identify the yellow-legged Asian hornet. It has a mostly black or dark body with an orange face, and most noticeably yellow legs that look like it's wearing yellow socks. This is one of the easiest ways to distinguish it from our native European hornet. a black coat, an orange belt, and yellow socks. Yellow-legged Asian hornets can nest in many different places. Our colleagues in Jersey have noted that 50% of nests are high up in trees, but the other 50% have been found in hedges, sheds, compost bins, bird boxes, or even in brambles or close to the ground. This is important for you to know when you're walking through the countryside. We thank our colleagues in Jersey for sharing these pictures of Asian hornet nests. When disturbed, Asian hornet nests can be very aggressive. Take these two videos that have been given to us by the Jersey Asian Hornet Action Group. This video shows a typical route that you may take during your Duke of Edinburgh Award, but over to the side, lurking in the brambles, not too far away from the pathway, is an Asian hornet nest. Inconspicuous, not able to be seen from the road, but there, waiting for you to take a wrong turn. Now couple that with this video where I'm leaving the sound on so that you can hear what it's like if an Asian hornet nest is disturbed.
Camera's up, covered in it, look.
Yellow-legged Asian hornets can sting through a regular bee suit. So, if you think that you've seen one while you're out on a walk, the most helpful thing that you can do is to take a photograph if it's safe to do so. Then record the location. I'm sure you're familiar with the What 3 Words app. The easiest way to report it is through the Asian Hornet Watch app, which you can download to your device. That sends information to the authorities who monitor these sightings. See it, snap it, app it. Using the Asian Hornet Watch app, you can follow those 3 things. The QR codes there allow you to download the Asian Hornet Watch app from your app store. Imagine thousands of young people walking across the countryside every year, each one able to recognize the yellow-legged Asian hornet. You could be the person who spots the first Asian hornet in an area where it's never been seen before and helps to stop a nest from forming. That would make a real difference. The main things to remember are simple. Look for the yellow legs. Never approach a nest. Take a photograph if it's safe to do so and report it. See it, snap it, app it. Thank you for playing your part in our fight against the yellow-legged Asian hornet.